Buenos días, mi gente. Adiós, buenos días, buenas tardes.
This afternoon.
Ay, Dios mío, perdonen, mi gente. Pues estamos aquí.
Beyond Boundaries FL.
Déjame usar mi mano porque
Yeah.
la cámara se para.
The FL, in case people are wondering, is for Florida.
Ok. Y estamos en diferentes páginas, así como
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Threads, and soon to come TikTok.
en todos esos lugares estamos como el arroz y la habichuela, metidos en dos lados.
Some beans.
Bueno, te lo puedo hacer
Some
ahorita.
beans with corned beef.
Este con la carne beef.
She makes good corned beef, not bad.
That's
She
good,
does.
but I don't want to eat it. Anyway, hoy estamos aquí para hablarles sobre nuestro corazoncito.
And being that it's February, the month of Valentines,
Ay,
we're gonna
that's
talk about the heart.
right. The heart.
How's your heart?
My heart is doing very well, thank God. It's pumping its blood everywhere. And it's still loving a lot of people. It doesn't have any hate. And it's not sick yet. Because, you know, when we get into that age, our heart starts degrading.
You're 4 years older than me. 4 years
Yes,
older than me.
I'm old, honey.
Wait,
I
wait,
am
wait,
proud
wait,
to
wait. No,
say
wait,
I'm 60.
wait.
I'm going to be 64.
She's gonna be
Yeah,
64.
64.
I'm gonna be 60.
And he looks older than me. He drinks a lot.
Yeah, right. I never drink.
You drink a lot
Give
of
me my
water.
cup right there.
He drinks a lot of
Give me my
water.
cup right there.
Salud.
Grape juice. What do you call it?
That's wine.
It's grape juice. I don't drink liquor.
God made wine out of grape.
No. Anyway, I don't drink liquor.
Anyway, el corazoncito de Pedro. Pedro, ¿cómo está tu corazón?
It's good actually, but at one time, I don't know where. Let me take you back to the story.
Please, not too bad.
Let's go back. That's an effects that you just do. Anyway, I don't drink, I don't smoke, never do drugs. I never even experimented. And I grew up in New York. Not that that means anything, but places like the big cities, a lot of people have those unfortunate, let's call it resources, that is really easy to get their hands on. But I've seen it. I grew up in 138th Street in Cyprus in Bronx, and
I'm from
I saw
Lower
a lot,
Manhattan.
yeah, I saw a lot of the drug use and stuff like that in the area, and it just didn't make sense for me to even be curious about it. So anyway, being that I never, did any of that, I try to live a healthy life. I mean, I ate my pizzas, my burgers and stuff, nothing crazy. I think I wasn't plant-based like I was after for a while. And then I don't know where in the gym, before I even started exercising, I ended up getting like a short episode in my heart.
An episode, just in case, you get like tachycardia.
Yeah, it was like a tachycardic episode.
Yeah.
Like it was like that.
Oh my
basically.
God, you saw that?
Yeah. So I felt I was like, what was that? So I ignored it and ended up getting literally another one, just like that. Anyway, one day in the gym, I ended up getting like an episode. It started fluttering like that, and I was like, "What's that?"
How was it doing?
Like, I'm gonna do it again. So it was like, "What's that?" It didn't hurt or anything. There was no swelling, but it was like that. I got the other one. I was like,
it
"Wait
was
a minute."
calling you Pedro.
Yeah, so I was like, it's weird, So I said, let me walk to the front counter because they knew me and stuff like that. So I said, just in case of anything. Again, no pain, no dizziness, nothing. It was just fluttering. I ate. I'm always hydrated because I'm always drinking water and stuff. I always have bottles of water with me. And out of nowhere, I ended up feeling stronger. Like the thumping
Knocking on your
was
door.
faster, but also harder against my chest. So then I said, okay, let me call my wife and let her know. And I had the car, and I said, okay, yeah, listen, I feel funny. And then while talking to her, I started feeling it again, but harder. I said, I think I'm having a heart attack. Now, it's not like on TV where you say, oh my God, I'm having a heart attack. It was like, no, it's weird. It was really, I never felt anything like this. Even when I used to run and you have your heart beating fast, it was nothing like that. So I drove myself to her job, and as I was driving myself to her job, we call it, she was calling 911 on the other line. So I ended up having another 5 episodes, I believe, all the way to her job, off and on. But I was driving with the gear on L2 with my hazard lights on, and it wasn't far from the gym either. But regardless, it's something I shouldn't have done. Can you please stop getting in my way?
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
is that my baby's calling me?
Anyway, we're at Rose's house again for this episode, just if you have an idea. And as I was approaching, I was starting not to feel my legs. My body was going through a metamorphosis, if you will.
That sounds like a butterfly. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. And it was something that I was like, wait a minute. I like I said, I had an L2. I had my hazard lights on. My hand was on the gear in case I had to throw it in park. Shouldn't I have drove in? No, absolutely not. My ignorance. Okay. So as I was approaching inside her job, the fire department was actually arriving at the same time. By the time I parked, I was not feeling my legs for whatever reason. And they had to pull me out. They put me immediately into the ambulance. They put the EKG machine on and everything else. I was at 225 beats per minute. Okay? They put not 1, not 2, but 3 nitroglycerin pills under my tongue. They rushed me to Advent Health. Thank you, Advent Health, for taking care of me. And also thank you for the paramedics, fire rescue from Orange County. You guys are really great. We ended up having a relationship. You'll know why in a minute. And they took me, they worked me up, put IV on me and everything. It wasn't a heart attack. So
It wasn't?
It wasn't a heart attack.
Oh.
Yeah. So they go and say, okay, let's see what's going on. They did tests, they kept me and stuff like that. They didn't know what was happening. Again, no vices, nothing, it just happened. So,
it is a transition of getting old.
No, it wasn't that. Anyway, so I ended up getting so many of these episodes that I was in a hospital for 3 years, almost every month, from 4 to 6 weeks about, for 3 years, until finally the right cardiologist, Dr. Toto Maharaj.
How many cardiologists did you go through?
5.
5 cardiologists to find out what in God's name was going on with him.
Yep. And they were like, literally, the first one went, I was like, no. See, those diplomas on your wall, that's not for you to go. Literally, that's what he said. He did. So Dr. Toto Maharaj saw me one day in the hospital, and I was like, okay, I know you guys don't know what it is. He goes, they've done so many tests on you, but I want to do one that has been done before that you haven't done for a while, and I want to look at it. I said, okay, do whatever you want to do. He did the stress test, but instead of running, he did the one that when you inject it and they speed up your heart with iodine and stuff like that. That's the one that you do on the treadmill. He did the other one. And then he goes and sees me, okay, what you have is SVT. Finally, they gave it a name, superior ventricular tachycardia. And what it is that over the heart, that's a circuit breaker kind of thing. And that circuit breaker was talked to the brain and stuff. They're not communicating for whatever reason. It's not hereditary. It's not genetic. It's just an electrical fluke, a glitch. It just happened. So he says, we're going to take care of that. I was like on about 7 pills. Little by little, he took me off them because they're not needed. Right now, I'm on metropolo, half a pill, as needed. Atorvastatin, I have to have it for life.
And you haven't gotten a seizure?
No, not seizures.
What did you call it?
The episodes.
Episodes for a long time.
A long time, thanks to Dr. Toto Maharaj.
Yes, and he is a very beautiful doctor, very young.
Her mother's doctor.
Young, yeah.
Yeah. My wife's doctor, my mother-in-law's doctor, the guy is phenomenal. He's a rock star. Mm-hmm. He really is.
I mean, when it's time for you to go, there's no rock star that's going to say
there's no, God is going to say, let's go. It's
let's go.
Can I have a minute? I want to, nope. It's like, let's go.
Yep.
Nope. Yep. So, but either way, he did help me. He saved my life. He also was the one that gave me a letter to get my service on Daisy, which you will meet in another episode. I have a service
It's
dog.
not this one.
She
This is
was
my.
Rose was my service
This
human.
is my service
Yeah.
dog.
Rose was my service
Yes,
human.
I became his service human.
She still takes me to one of the doctor's appointments. We know each other for a very long time, as you know from the previous episode.
Instead
long
of him telling me sit, I would slap him around. You sit. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so
He's cured because of me.
I can't drive. I have my driver's license, but I can't drive for a long time. I can drive now. For a long time, I wasn't able to drive. I wasn't able to do a lot of things. In fact, I can't even travel by plane back to Puerto Rico still. I'm able to travel by land, and the reason is because the altitude has to do with how it affects your heart and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How that actually works, I'm not too sure.
Pressure, the pressure.
Yeah, there's something with the pressure and the altitude. So but that's okay. I'm okay with it. You know, I have no problem as long as I could travel to New York if I need to. With my daughter lives in New Jersey. Actually, she moves to New Jersey. Congratulations, Kayla. This Thursday, she moves to New Jersey.
Good.
Her and Andrew. Great guy. You know, thank God. So basically, going back, I digress. Going back to my situation with my heart, I ended up going plant-based a little bit before this happened. Not totally, but mostly plant-based. I started eating a lot better before this actually happened. But then, of course, I ended up eating a lot more better just to stay healthier. And as the time went on, Dr. Tota picked up that most likely what ended up creating this situation, most likely
was love.
It's not 100%. Most likely it's because I used to run a lot. I used to run 18 miles. I didn't start off that way, of course. 18 miles 3 times a week. And when I wasn't running 18 miles 3 times a week, I was running on the treadmills the other days in the gym. So most likely I probably offset the timing one way or the other. Again, that's...
Isn't the human body something else?
This is incredible. God knew what he was doing.
I'm telling you,
but
man.
Still,
because sometimes I look at people and I'm going like, how can it be us moving around and just walking like nothing?
Yeah. It's incredible. You know, so basically that's what's happening with my heart. I'm a lot better thanks to Dr. Tota. Having Daisy gave me my independence. My service dog. I don't need her as much now, but I do rely on her still, especially when I'm at home, because she actually senses, she's imprinted with me. That's happened naturally. She was trained by a nonprofit called Happy Trails here on Goldenrod Road in Orlando. It's Happy Trails Rescue, but they also do training. So we're gonna hopefully have them one day in one of our episodes, and one day I'll show you what they taught Daisy. A lot of the stuff Daisy picked up on her own because she senses. If my blood pressure started going up, which thank God it hasn't happened in a long time, she'll paw at me and she'll look at me and she'll won't move at all. And that's something she just picked up on her own. If I pass out, she literally would jump on me, one paw here, one paw here, and she wasn't trained for that, and start licking my face to try to wake me up from it. So, you know, thank God she was a big help for me.
Me, if it would have been me when it happened to me, I would slap him around.
First she was checked to see if my wallet had any money, and then she would slap me on the wall to see it. So
I gotta get paid.
Yeah.
Okay. For surviving him. Okay.
So basically, that's what's going on with me, and I found out that I'm not the only one with this. I've met a lot of people that you don't hear about. It's like when you get a car and you say, "Oh, that car, oh no,
don't move
my
your
car."
hand around because you're
my hand, whatever. What do you call it? The car. That's my car. You know. Let's say you didn't have a Volkswagen. You buy a Volkswagen, then you see Volkswagens all over the place. Same thing with this. I ended up meeting a lot of people that are in the same situation as me. That is not electrical. It's not genetic. It's not hereditary. It just happens, and it's weird because you thought you was the only one, but you're not.
You didn't know we had a fuse box in our body.
It's like a circuit breaker. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's over. I believe it's over, or it's by the bundle of his. The bundle of his is right over the heart.
Isn't God strange? Well,
no, it's not strange.
Yeah, because he put a fuse box, a circuit breaker on her.
He knew what he was doing.
I know.
Yeah. So it's like when he made men first. He knew what he was doing.
Okay, guys. So there he goes. I think he already talked enough, right? Yeah, he talked enough, and we don't need to. We don't need to listen to this part now.
Yes, we do.
So Pedro, I am very happy that you're still with us. that your heart
I'm happy too.
is going boom, 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 boom,
Great
boom, boom.
juice. Oh, look at my cup.
And
Thanks, Sylvia. Sylvia's my choir director.
and thank God, and you're doing okay, and you still being a man. So guys, please take care of your hearts.
Yes.
Don't do nothing, guys and gals.
Yeah, everybody.
Don't do nothing that could hurt your hearts. And one of them is hating people.
And yeah, definitely.
Oh, and let me tell you something.
Definitely.
Don't,
Yes, Jaden.
don't
that's
keep
true.
angry. Don't stay
harbor
angry.
hate.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
harbor
no,
hate.
no.
You're not talking in Spanish in this episode.
Ay, perdón. Mira, mi gente, no guarden rencor. Si tienen, porque esto destruye el corazón. Miren, mejor griten, peleen.
Vent out.
Sí,
Vent
sí,
out.
sí,
Yeah.
sí.
But don't hate.
Mira, yo soy feliz. Yo le tengo que decir algo ahí y se lo digo.
Somebody gets on your nerves, ignore them.
Exacto. Ignore him.
No.
He's a pain in the...
No, I'm lovable and
Oh,
adorable.
God, yeah. Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, guys, so... remember to subscribe, to like, to share.
We're still new at this, so
Ring the bell.
yep, ring the bell.
So you could get,
notifications.
Notifications.
So you follow, you like.
So you can follow us. Crazy topics.
Yep.
And if you have any topics that you would like us to talk about, or any activities you would like us to cover,
visit,
or places that you would like us to visit, that's here in Orlando, Florida.
you want us to mention.
Not, don't send us to Venice, Mars, or Jupiter, or Saturn, or
Kissimmee, Oviedo, neighboring areas in Orlando.
Neighboring areas.
Yeah. We went to Claremont. Claremont was not neighboring. We did the Three Kings
Yeah,
Festival.
they were good.
Yeah.
There's other places that we could go. I want to go to Mandora.
Yeah, maybe Sanford. Sanford's before. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
It's close.
Yeah, certain
Anyway,
areas around there. Just let us know.
We tried looking for activities so we could go, and and let you guys know. If there's anything that we know, we will let you know also, so we could meet there. All right.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for listening. Have a pleasant evening.
Yep. Next episode will be Valentines.
Ooh.
So this is a Pre Valentine episode.
We're talking about the heart.
Yeah. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Really, take care of yourselves. Eat well. Don't think that it won't happen to you, because you will be healthy and everything. You're not indestructible.
Nope.
You're not invincible.
Nope.
No matter who you are. So take care of yourself. Try to eat well. You don't have to eat plant-based. Just eat well. Read ingredients. Don't put stuff in your body that's not healthy for you. Okay?
Have some Jeremiah. See you guys. Bless you.
Later. Be safe.
Bye.